Alrighty. We're doing another monthly live stream. I know I missed out on the live stream last month, but we're gonna do another one today. But also, I'm going to be eating a little bit of food, so we're gonna do. It's kind of like a little live Q&A, live mukbang a little bit, because I'm mixing a little bit of what I usually would do. Also, I have questions here from you guys that you guys have asked either in the Fatties chat or any other place, or DM'd me privately these types of questions, because I have been looking for these types of questions and questions that you guys would ask me and stuff like that. So we're gonna be doing this today, and not only that, but I will be updating you guys on everything that's been going on with me and everything else that you guys need to know for this time that we have well spent together, I guess. And not only that, but I also wanted to say thank you guys so much for subscribing and hitting that bell button, turning on your post notifications on. This week, literally 4 days, I'm dropping Love Me Truly. I honestly want to thank you guys so much again for all the love and the immense love and support for my channel. I really and truly do appreciate you guys, each and every one. There's a lot that has been going on, so I will be updating you guys as well today. So I still don't know how many questions I will be answering today. I'm going to be trying to answer as much as I can, because I don't want to make this too longer than it needs to be. And not only that, but I'm gonna eat some of this food, cause listen, I'm hungry after house sitting all today, and then yesterday watching kids. Yeah, I'm gonna eat. We're gonna grub today, okay? We're gonna grub together, okay? Not only that, but let me know how many questions I should answer. We got a few questions. By a few, I mean a lot. So we're gonna get into some of these questions. Gonna wait till everybody strolls in, because we got some of these questions on lock. We got these questions on lock. Okay. Not only that, but if you guys are wondering what I would like to order from the Chinese restaurant, usually I would order. It's kind of like a glazed chicken. It's like a almost like a with some rice. I don't know how you call it, but it looks like this. Okay, this is what I like to have. Why does it look so? It looks so soft. I'm gonna wait till some of y'all come in. Okay, we'll wait till y'all come in. Listen, I've been waiting all day to eat, so I'm gonna just wait till more people come in, and I'm gonna start rolling in some questions. Cause I got all the questions on my other phone. We got them. I know I'm eating a lot. I'm sorry. I'm hungry, but I'm just waiting until everybody comes in, because we're gonna be answering some questions. I got a lot of questions here. So, not only that, but there will be live stream playback. So if you want to come back later, you can. Everything's gonna be played back later. So Either way, it's okay. I'm still gonna answer the questions and everything. It's just I'm eating a little bit because I'm starving. I'm hungry. I've been house sitting all day. Okay. All right. Hello, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna be answering questions live. Just give me a sec. I'm just eating a little bit. Bon appetit. Word. This is fire. Brushing. Because once I finish eating a little part of my meal, I'm gonna start getting into questions because I know I got a whole lot of stack of questions here that I racked up from everybody. Because I know last month I didn't get to really answer too many questions because I forgot to do that. Because usually I've been trying to do like a whole like every month do a like a live stream and answering questions and stuff like that because I be getting asked a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? So we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. I promise. Y'all can ask me like anything business related, fashion related, anything in that type of category, magazine, anything, YouTube. If I'm here, I'm here. Hey Jace, welcome, welcome. I am a model. I'm actually am a model. I've been modeling since I was 13. I'm doing okay. Right now I'm just eating. I literally said for my peoples, they'll call me. I'm on a live stream. I literally made this a whole post. I'm telling you, people do not comprehend listening. And I got eating too. Ooh, cabasat. Yeah, that's so good. That's really good. Yes, we're gonna give you a round of applause because I don't get too many of them. You think I would? I don't really get too many nice people talking to me too much. Hey friend, welcome to the live stream. I can't use my phone. I'm kind of using it for, everything else. So after the live stream is done, I will be able to call. I just can't call right now because I want to do what I do. All right. I grubbed for a little bit. All right. We're going to get into this live stream. I grubbed for a little bit. All right. So I'm going to repeat this again. Hi, everyone. My name is Briana Paniagua, a.k.a. Baby Cookie, a.k.a. Briani. The reason I'm saying too many AKAs is because I'm known mainly for being Baby Cookie. When I first started into this online industry when it comes to the entertainment that is, the internet right now. I originally started off broadcasting at a young age. Should I have been on the internet? No, but here we are. It started from broadcasting to then getting myself into modeling again at the age of 18. And then I've been modeling and acting for about 5 years total. And then, I was a executive assistant at a talent agency for 3 whole years, 3 good whole years. And now, at the beginning of February, I am no longer that executive assistant, which is okay. You guys are going to find out everything today and why things came out the way that they did. I'm about to get into all of that, answering questions live, the whole thing, what current projects I'm working on, what music is coming up, everything. So, without a further ado, we're going to get some of these questions. All right. Will you have a good stream? I'll hit the like button for you. Thank you, Michael. No food, only work. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, when I used to stream, people used to actually want to watch me eat. I don't get it, but to each their own. But okay, we're gonna get into these questions, right? How many questions do you guys think I should answer today? I got a lot. I don't know which question to go to first or how many I should answer. Because there's a lot of questions that a lot of you guys have been asking. I do want to answer, but I don't know how many we going to work with. You're welcome. Have a good one. Thank you, Michael. See you around. Thank you so much for liking and showing good commentary. And also thank you, Jace. Alrighty, somebody drop a number. I need a number to work with. How many questions I should be answering? Because I got a lot of questions here and I don't think I'm gonna fit all these questions in one live stream. Or maybe I can. I don't know, but it's too many questions. I need a number. Last time I answered 20. Should I answer maybe more than that? I don't know. Answer. Somebody. I need a number. 10, 20, 30, 40. Somebody stop me. 50. I don't even think I'll be able to get to 100. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though I do got a lot of questions on there. But I need a number. Somebody give me a number of how many questions I should answer because we got a lot of questions here and I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to all of them today. But the next time I do host a hi 25 questions. All right, we're gonna do 25. All right, Issa said it, y'all. Issa said it. All right, I'm gonna be scrolling and trying to like just randomly choose a question. Oh no, we got a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions here. So I just need to be able to come up with a good sum of numbers of questions that I need to answer because I got a lot of them. I got a lot. So I want to get through them and not only that, but update you all on what I've been working on, what I've been doing. And not only that, but like my health. A lot of people, kind of want to know about stuff like that. And everything else that's going on. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but just to clarify, because some people have watched my one live stream that I reposted, I am no longer in said relationship. So I take that back, okay? I take that back. I am no longer in said relationship. That relationship did not last long. So if anybody wants to reference that live stream, I'm not with said person no more. I'm not with nobody. But anyway, I think this time I'm gonna just stick to myself. I'm sticking to myself anyway. All right. Um, let's see. I got, do you have your driver's license? This is an easy answer. I do not have my driver's license because I am petrified of road, okay? I am petrified of anything that has to do with cars moving fast, anything at a rapid speed. I can't do it. Yes, you're probably asking, like, what the hell, girl? How do you expect to go from A to B and all this other stuff? I do Uber. Okay? I know it's even worse trusting your life with somebody else, But here's the thing, right? You you have to experience certain things to realize whether something is good for you or not. Even though I know the incident that I was a part of had nothing to do with me, I was just there as a passenger. But still, it still scares the freaking the hoobla out of me. Okay, so I don't think I'm getting my driver's license. Sir, you guys are calling me in a time where I'm on live. I cannot answer. I made this the story post and I did it in my chat. I am not answering no calls. Please stop calling while I'm in the stream. Respectfully. Okay. Next one. Next one. Okay. How do your friends and family react to your YouTube success? What the hell happened to that question? Where the fuck? I don't know where it went. Where'd the question go? Where'd it go? Damn, I lost the question. I know. Okay. Anyway, I need to find it. It went somewhere. This is what happens when I do the random scrolling. Oh, it's our family. Hold on. I'ma find it again. Just give me a second. Where'd it go? It had something to do with family. Family. Hold on. Okay. I need where the heck did it go? Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. I lost the question. I just asked it and it went somewhere else. Okay. How do your friends and family react? Okay. How do your friends and family react to your success? Why the heck did all those questions go bye bye? I don't know. The freak. There's something I did. Can I do an undo in there? Anyway, okay. So, how does my family and friends react to my YouTube success? Well, this is not question number 2. Honestly, when I first started getting, like, let's just say a little bit of attraction, should I say, just a tidbit. I wouldn't say that I'm like better than anybody or anything because listen, I'm still here. We all still here. Um, I know I get recognized in public here and there, especially with this headband on. Um, they were okay with it. I don't think it was like, oh my god, look at you, ooh, type of thing. You know what I mean? Not only that, but I don't want to be treated any less different anyway. So, um, I'm okay. I feel like I got recognized more when I used to work at Build-A-Bear. I don't work at Build-A-Bear no more. Um, what's it called? I feel like ever since I started doing like modeling and I started like getting into like magazines, I know here and there people started to really like notice me and like people would want to get me into like their music videos and certain things like that. I mean, I'm cool, but it's like, the reactions, I feel like it's okay. It's not like it's overwhelming or it's too much. You know what I mean? I'm like sweating and my cheeks show it. My cheeks, don't mind my cheeks, I swear. Um, but yeah, it's just like a lot of people. What I think is, hold on, let me rephrase this. Hold on. My mama, she's one of my biggest supporters. Um, Everyone else in my family, I wouldn't say that they would react to my quote unquote YouTube success as well because I never really had much support when it comes to like doing online stuff. Like I remember when I first got into it, I know majority of everybody was trying to get me off the internet, even though I mean, yeah, I was a child, so yeah, it makes sense. Um, as I was like 18, getting back into everything, I feel like there was more judgment, there was more push into like, hey, you should do something with early child care. Hey, you should do something with more with the medical field. Even though, listen, I give props to anybody who works in those fields because listen, I understand how hard it is to be in those fields and the tough things you got to see sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's in both. In both fields, you experience both, like, really crazy things. You know what I mean? So I respect both those fields. But would I consider myself being in those types of fields? Hell no. So it's just like, I don't want to be pushed into like the wrong direction. So it's just like majority of the time I was doing something that had me with more like, you know what I'm saying, like I have more passion towards anything involving the entertainment industry or anything involving like creating, making videos, because that was something that I knew that like I can manage, I can create. It was something that I was able to like be very creative with. And majority of my family members, they don't support what I'm doing right now. But then again, it's just like I've seen the world through a different glass, honestly, while doing what I'm doing now. Like, honestly, I've seen so many things, so many different places so far. And I'm pretty excited because I got way more projects and more things that I'm going to be doing that I'm going to be telling you guys towards the end of this live stream. But it's like, would I say I'm supported when it comes to family and friends? Family, no. Friends, yes, because I decided to even make a business with, some of my friends and my mutuals. So, that's the kind of person I am. I know, like, if I'm going up, I'm bringing my friends up with me. Whoever's there for me, cool. Whoever doesn't support me, okay, moving along. You know what I mean? Like in life, you just gotta figure out who's there for you, who's not there for you. And sometimes, it's people who are close to you that's not really there for you. So that's one of the things that I've learned at a very young age. So a lot of people, they like to be like, oh, well, I've been supporting you since day one, woo woo woo. Honestly, a lot of people that have been supporting me since day one will still come to my live streams all the time and like come in, stop in, and like say hi. They'll support, and then they move along. You know what I mean? Like majority of the time, like I know I do what I do because, like, of their support. Like, honestly, I feel like my online support is literally the only people that support me. Like, y'all are my family at this point. So I feel like majority of y'all supported me from the get-go. I'm talking about from younger Bree, younger, smaller, Bree. So it's just like, when it comes to family support, I don't have too much of that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't have too much family support. Anytime I have like a network function or anything that has to do with networking, business, anything like actually related to like me somehow getting an award or anything, I don't have too much support, but that's okay. Not everybody's gonna support you in your endeavors and where you're going in life and what you're doing. But eventually they're gonna see and they're gonna regret treating you the way that they are. You know what I mean? And not right now, I feel like that's a little bit what's going on. But you know what? Wait till I touch the sky. When I touch the day I touch the sky, they're gonna feel it. They're gonna feel it. And that's what I want. They're gonna feel it. Anyway, we're gonna get to question number three. Question number three. Okay. I'm missing a few questions. I think my questions got erased. I don't know what I did. But I did something. Anyway. Okay. What's your favorite book or movie and why? So, my favorite book, okay, at the moment, I know I just finished reading the book called Sold, and I finished reading the book of like the five people you meet in heaven, and I read a few other ones, but my favorite one, I feel like it would have to be the one that is based on the soccer team. I forgot what the name of that book is. I have it somewhere. It was something that I was reading in like, my college class, that it was like, a part of like, to create an essay on. I forgot what the name of the book is. It's blue, but it has like, a circle in the middle of it. But it's a really good story. The reason I like that book so much is because it teaches you about not only teamwork, but it also shows you like, the work ethics of like being a team and like working together, like, maneuvering through different, like, difficulties with each other, and like moving past them, whether you guys agree upon each other or not. You know what I mean? It just shows true teamwork and good, like, good work ethic. And I feel like that's one of the goodest stories that I've read. That is like my favorite. And then favorite movie is gonna be a little bit difficult because I have a lot of favorite movies. So I would say my top favorite movie would have to be the Grown Ups movies, only because I feel like I'm just a big fan of Adam Sandler, and I just think that he's a really great, like, comedian, or person, like, to have in like certain films. So I think he's just so funny. That's one. I also do like the Tyler Perry movies, like anything with, like, Medea in it. I think it's just so funny. I love them. And third, I would say is, I do like scary movies. I think scary movies are really good for your hearts. A lot of people like be like, "Girl, what the hell's wrong with you?" No, because the reason I say that is because it's actually scientifically proven that if you're watching a scary movie, and let's just say that your heart is racing a little bit, is actually helping you with your blood flow. Because sometimes some people, they do have difficulty with, like, their heart. So like I feel like sometimes it's like a little good, but not to the point where you drop and fade to the floor. Okay, that's not what I'm promoting. But at the same time, it's just like, just a little bit. Just something like a little sprinkle, sprinkle. Something like that. Yeah. But not to the full extent. But anyway. Another question we have is, let's see. How do you gauge the success of your videos behind view counts and subscriber numbers? How do I gauge the success? Honestly, I feel like if you know your analytics and you know what kind of people you pull to your streams or videos, or like, stuff like that, and you know your audience and what they like, I feel like this is so easy. It's honestly, it's kind of like getting to know a friend. If you know what a friend likes from the store, let's say, for example, you going shopping with a friend, and let's just say, hey, yo, like, I really like blah, 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 blah. Okay, then there's gonna probably be people coming in like in the same thing about blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, things like that. It's kind of simple, but I feel a lot of people overthink it and overanalyze it. But then here's this, right? So with analytics, when you're actually reviewing them, there's certain times that your audience will actually go online and search for different things. You could even look up things that, within your analytics, like what your audience would look for or what they be searching. So sometimes if you're actually doing your research on your, not only on yourself, but what your people like, then you know what to give. It's a simple said and done answer. So like, to manage success like that, it's simple if you know what you're looking for. You know what I mean? If you don't know what you're looking for, and you think of what I mean, a lot of people that, that look for you, they don't know what they're looking for. But it's better to give somebody a well done product, something that's completely finished, that is, yeah, okay, like, it's a done completed project, than something that's half created. Either that's half created or not, nothing at all, because it's not serving what it's supposed to be serving. You get what I mean? So to manage it, as long as you know your view count, you know who your audience is, you know exactly what you want to attract, who you want to attract, and how to maintain it, I feel like YouTube itself is so easy. Excuse me, I put it. Nobody say nothing, okay? And don't even make it as a clip either, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it, okay? Anyway, so that's how you gauge, quote unquote, gauge YouTube success. I wouldn't say I'm a YouTube success. I feel like I'm still a baby. I'm that. Whew. Whew, okay. I would say that I'm like I'm not like a baby YouTube creator when it comes to majority of these other ones. Like, yeah, on TikTok I'm also kind of like a baby creator on there too, but I don't think I'm all that in a bag of chips, okay? It just so happens that a lot of people look at me that way and I don't. Sometimes all this stuff goes over my head. It goes over my head. It doesn't go to me. I'm like, yeah. Over. It goes over my head. Anyway, tranquilito, tranquilito. Okay. Now, we're gonna get into what's your favorite hobby to pass time? My favorite hobby to actually like pass time, honestly, I like making videos on my free time. I love making videos. I love making music. Music, I feel like, is another form of expression. So like that and like, you know, I would say writing. I do a lot of writing in my quiet time and like to pass time. And you know, sometimes if I'm like extremely bored, I will read a book. But like majority of the time, I feel like I've been catching myself more like writing a lot. But I also make music too. So like I do music to pass time. I make music, I make videos. Um Sometimes when I'm requested to do flyers, I do flyers. I do a lot of stuff like that, or creating covers or art. I like to do art, you know, I like to draw. I like to do like some oil pastel paintings and stuff like that. You know, things to kind of like pastime like that. You know, watercolor. I do like watercolors. I like what else do I like? I like designing, so I do have my own online store. So I do tend to design and stuff, make stuff from my online store. So majority of those things I do to pass time. That's usually what I like to do. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna get into another question. Okay. Okay. How do you handle burnout or creative blocks when they arise? So, this is a lot of thing that people don't understand when it comes to like YouTube or creating any type of like, you know, content creation. You will be experiencing creator's block or burnout, should I say. So when you experience these things, it's always best to like, you know, try to make up certain, you know, not like a scenario, but like come up with a problem and try to use it to like create a solution to type of thing. That's it's a little bit of a how you call it. It's better to think of it that way, like if you're fixing something to like kind of fix creators burnout, because if you're thinking of for your only yourself, I feel like it won't work. It's usually better when you're thinking in the mind of like, yo, like, okay, let me try to give somebody else a good idea, you know what I mean? Like if you're giving it to somebody else but it's for you, you know what I mean? It's kind of like sometimes you really have to think outside of the box, but at the same time, like, it kind of does help support and like to better, you know, fit your creation because you're thinking more. Because like if it's for yourself, of course you're gonna like think a whole nother way. Sometimes it happens, not all the time, but you know, um in that way. Mm-hmm. Or just creating a list of like ideas and like content you haven't made yet. I know I have a whole list of content that I'm still waiting to make for y'all that I can't wait to give to y'all. But like, you know, it takes time. Some content takes time, and you know, creators burnout is definitely one hell of a thing because shit. When you have a freaking creators burnout, that should be taking days, weeks, even months even. If you don't know what the fuck you want to put on. You know what I'm saying? So like sometimes it really will change the schedule of how you be posting, but at the same time, I feel like if you are confident and you're passionate about what you do, I feel like you would not have no creators burnout or, you know, have those creator blocks. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I deal with it. I usually deal with it by like coming up with like, you know, ideas for other people. Like I think what other people would like, but at the same time, think of it as like, you know, oh, I could probably do the same thing too. You know what I mean? That aspect. Or it could be like the most simplest thing because in this day and age, anything could be content. And that's the honest truth. Literally anything could be content. That's the truth. All right. Another good question I got is, how do you approach brand deals and sponsorships while maintaining authenticity with your audience? So, we all know I am a content creator. We all know I am a UGC creator, meaning I create user generated content, meaning I am legitimately a influencer who is, required, right? That I require reviews and honest opinions. And not only that, but like, I wouldn't have you guys have an item or purchase an item if it's not the honest truth. Like, majority of the times, like, yes, sponsorships and brand deals will come to you, but like, I'm not gonna be here and lie for the camera just to get paid. I'm sorry, but that's just not the honest truth. And not only that, even if it's worth getting paid for, I'm not gonna lie about a product that doesn't, do its justice. You know what I mean? So sometimes that's just how you gotta be with it. You just gotta be straightforward and you gotta be honest with the people. If you're not honest with the people, you're basically bullshitting and basically feeding the more bullshit. Because what if something that they bought, right, because of your video, right, don't work, and they basically wasted however much money? And what if that was like their last penny or their last dime or their last thing? Now they won't be able to eat or something like that. It's just like, sometimes as creators we have to think outside of the box. We have to think about other people. We can't just be only thinking about ourselves. And I feel like that's the difference between me and most creators. I think too much more about other people than my own self. So it's just like, for me, it's just like, what would I do if I'm a consumer? Mind you, I've been a consumer majority of my life, so I know exactly what they be thinking. Okay? Like, we are all consumers of each other in a way, if you think about it. But that's the thing about this whole internet stuff. Like, when you go to a certain creator or YouTube creator, doesn't matter who it is, like, you're looking for them for like a second opinion sometimes, like, or trying to look at it like a review or a product that they're reviewing or they're checking out, and you want to see if you want to try it or not. If they like it, then you know what I'm saying. It's all matters about the public opinion. It's the public opinion. As much as people don't want to say it, it is. That's exactly what it is. But I feel like if you're getting paid to sponsor something, be honest about it. Doesn't matter how much money is going to go into your pocket. You know what I'm saying? It could be like the most bestest, greatest deal in the world. But is it authentic though? Is the product, it's usually quality over quantity. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not giving an A1 review and being completely honest, your audience will not trust you ever the fuck again. So it's just like, it's better to be honest than being a liar for the bread. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that do it. I know a lot of people that do it. I'm not one of those people that will do it. Because listen, you can't pay me $5,000 to tell me to tell other people that a product is good if it's not good. You know what I mean? A lot of people usually come to me for my honesty and my truth and my opinions. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff. But one thing I'm not is a liar. I cannot. I don't see the point of it. I don't see the point of like showing a product that don't work and be like, here you go, here go, buy it, type of shit. No, I can't. That's just me. Like, how do I manage it? That's how one way to go about it. Not only that, but like managing it, I feel like there's always a lot of people. I do have a long list of brands who are wanting to work with me. I literally have to go individually one by one, and I do have an assistant that helps me go through all those brand deals and everything, because it is long as hell. But at the same time, it's just like, it's a blessing to being able to even do this. But at the same time, I don't want to be inauthentic. I don't want to be that one of those people that are unreliable resources when it comes to like authenticity of like, seeking the truth about a product. You know what I mean? So like, some brands, they reach out to me. Most brands won't, because they don't want to hear what I gotta say. Sometimes it's really hard to actually, have a product and actually be good, and then it actually, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Depends. Excuse me. I'm sorry for farting. I'm so sorry. This is crazy. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm gonna hate this playback. I swear. I'm gonna hate it. I'm like farting up a storm. I was not farting earlier. It's just somehow, some way, I'm just here sitting in my bed going. I got health problems, okay? So if anybody wants to talk about it later. We're gonna talk about my health problems later, but not right now. Anyway, going back to these questions, because I know I'm gonna hear it later. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. If you have to wear the last text message on your shirt, what does it say? It would probably be, all right, take your time. That would be my shirt. The last text I got, all right, take your time. That would be my shirt. That would legitimately be my shirt. If it was a text message. That was the last text message before I started doing this live stream. Anyway, on to the next one. Let's see. We got a lot. We got a lot of questions. I think I accidentally deleted half of these questions when I was pressing that button. Okay. What advice would you give to aspiring YouTubers who hope to achieve long-term success on the platform? I'm gonna be straight up and like dead ass. If you wish to succeed on a YouTube platform, honestly, I would say be authentic, be yourself, and don't change for nobody. And not only that, but don't be clout chasing either, because that shit is old and it's boring. That I'm gonna say. That shit is old and it's boring. Because at the end of the day, we're all doing the same thing. Like for real, like when it comes to YouTube, we're all trying to achieve the same thing. So like there's no need for a clout chasing or none of that crazy shit or this drama shit. Like honestly, it's not worth it. That shit should go out the window, all right? Because half of the stuff that we've been doing is literally repeated stuff on here. I'm gonna be honest with you, half of the content that's on YouTube is repeated. It is repeated. So if you think you're gonna be doing something better than somebody, I would say like if that's the way that you think in your mind, I say just do it. Just do it. If you think that you're doing it better than somebody, just do it. Just do it. And then, people will see. Eventually people are going to see how you are as a person and the way that you communicate and the way that, uh if like, things flow. If it doesn't flow properly, I'm telling you, people are going to see. And not only that, but like at this point, I just feel like YouTube is YouTube. You're gonna find a lot of stuff on YouTube, but what you're gonna hardly find on YouTube is authentic creators. That's the one thing nobody's gonna tell you, but I'm gonna tell you right now. There's hardly any authentic creators on YouTube right now as we speak. I feel like majority of the content that's on YouTube right now is, how you say it, repeated. Either repeated or something else. But then again, that's how certain challenges and all these other videos, y todo, is made. You know what I mean? But like having like an original creator creating something that's not already on this platform is so rare. It's so rare nowadays that like it's like you can hardly find what original YouTube used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know, you know. It's just like everybody used to do their own thing on YouTube. Now everybody, it's kind of like some people just want to be like each other. They just want to do whatever everybody else is doing, you know? And I'm not, and honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Me, I'm no better either. I'm no better either because listen, in order to even start this YouTube that I have, I literally had to start somewhere, and that's how you start. But as time went on, I started doing my own thing, like recording, like my live performances and like me traveling and vlogging, my experiences in modeling and everything. Like honestly, everything that I've been doing, it's been documented. I've been documenting everything when it comes to like my modeling, my singing, my everything, because I just feel like it's fun. It's fun like watching people succeed, like, and seeing how their growth is. You know what I mean? There's been so many people that have watched me from like when I was 13, only 13 years old on the internet, to now. Now I'm fully 24 years old. I am a grown ass woman in comparison to when I first started on the internet. It's a complete change. It's a whole 3160. Okay? It's different. We in different times now. YouTube has changed exponentially. The internet has definitely changed exponentially. It is not the same of once we had once found it. You know what I mean? The internet is not no longer what we how we once found it. It's the it's newer now. It's, different. Everything is different now. Like shit. Who would have known that years ago? Like imagine years ago, if we would have known that Elon Musk was gonna end up freaking buying Twitter, nobody could have figured that out. Now, nobody would have been able to predict that. But because the internet is ever so evolving, it's always evolving, and everything is changing. Like, and so many people have money, so many people have different things. Like, there's so many people that are like getting money for absolutely no reason. Like, we literally are making some people rich and famous that I feel like we should even be giving them that type of, like, thing or whatever. But like, it's just like the world is ever so changing. So like, to getting success or keeping success on YouTube when it comes to creating content, I just feel like, listen, if you know your audience, if you're real and you're authentic, that's all you need. The right people will come and find you. The right people will find you. Because listen, when I'm bored, you'll see me on YouTube. You're going to see me on TikTok. Looking, God knows whatever else on there. I'm just like the rest of everybody else. I am not better than anybody else. Like, oh, Briana, what are you doing? I'm the same as everybody else. I am the same. There is no difference. Like, I feel like we are just all the same. We are all the same in that aspect. So like, anybody at this point in this generation, anybody can succeed when it comes to like doing social media and stuff like that. Anybody, cause shoot, they make anybody think or whatever. Like shoot, like it's like a free golden tickets. Apparently, it's free golden tickets. They're just giving it to anybody now at this point. Before, you used to have to work very hard for half of these things. Even the verification stuff, right? I remember a long time ago, in order to even get a verification, you gotta at least have a certain amount of, people in order to get it. Nowadays, you can get a verification for $14. $14. I'm saying, it's just like stuff like this. It's crazy. It's bogus. It is bogus. It's like anybody could be anybody at this point. So like, YouTube success depends on how you are with your audience and who your people are, or who you value as people on the platform. Yeah, I meant what I said. Yeah, that. It happens all the time. Can you share any memorable fan interactions or experiences that have stood out to you? Listen, I remember being approached by two fans, right? I'm gonna tell you the one, right? One time I went on the Norwegian Gem. I had traveled, oh, so very so, to the Bahamas. I was 16, just in the beginning, in the britches of like getting into, anything online, TikTok, YouTube, Musically, all these other things, I remember I was on the boat. I remember I was going to the Bliss Lounge, and mind you, like, I'm a child. I know there was a whole lot of the bars. They had bars and all this other shit going on around me. But like, I remember they said, oh, the kids can go and they can sing karaoke, okay. And you know what I did? I went to go sing some karaoke. So I was like, you know what? I'm going. They were like, Bree, come on, let's go. I went. I said, yo, let's run it up. Let's go. So I'm going. I remember I'm standing in the line. I think I was like maybe like the third or fourth person in line, right? To like, to wait up, to sing, to request a song so I could be able to sing some karaoke. I remember I'm hearing two girls yelling at me like, "Baby Cookie!" They were like, "Baby!" And I remember I'm turning around. I'm like, huh? I'm hearing somebody calling me, but I thought I was tripping. So I just stood in the, I remember I'm just like, I turn around. I'm like, and I'm standing in the line. I remember these two little girls who approached me. I think the one was 9 and the other one was 10. I can't really remember their ages, but they were so cute and tiny. I remember a tugging on my arm, like somebody was like, "Hey, hey!" I remember like I turned around and I'm trying to look above because I'm hearing, and then I remember I looked down and they were like, "Hi, hi, my name is blah blah blah. Like I'm a big fan of yours." I remember I said, "From where?" I said, "Hold on." I said, "Who?" They were like, "Yeah, your baby Cookie, right?" I remember I was just like, "Yeah." And then they were like, for me, I was starstruck. I felt like I was starstruck because they like found me in the middle of nowhere, no middle of nowhere. Because like half of the times, like when I least expected, that's when I'm the most found. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like I remember I'm standing there in the line. These girls are tugging on me, and they were like, "Oh my God, your baby Cookie, right?" And I said, "Oh my God." I said, "Yeah." I said, "What happened?" And then they were like, "Oh, I'm such a fan of your videos. I love your videos. They're so good. Blah blah blah. Me and my sister, we tend to watch you all the time." And then I remember they got a picture. I don't remember if I signed anything. I think I did take a picture with them, and then they wanted me to hang out with them because what's it called? I think it was like there was like a dolphins exhibit or something that was in the Bahamas that we went. I was on the Norwegian gym. I remember we went and I was hanging out with them for a little bit. I forgot I gave them something. I gave one of them something. I forgot what it was. But then I remember they called me up to like the Bliss Lounge because we were all there to do some karaoke. I remember I sung on the stage. We did a little karaoke. I came off and I remember I'm just like, "Oh, we can go around and like try the other activities on top of the boat, stuff like that, blah 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 blah." And I remember we were like on some stormy waters. So I remember the whole freaking the ship was going like this. We were going like this. And I remember I'm sitting and I'm just like, because it was like my first time going on a whole cruise ship. So me, I'm not used to it. So I remember I'm like, and they were like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Why is it moving so much like that?" I was like so petrified. Oh my God, that shit was something. I remember the bingo chips. I remember my mom was telling me like the bingo chips was moving and everything, and she was scared. And then she went into basically hibernation into like the room and stuff like that because she got scared. I remember I'm just like, "Oh my God," I'm like, like I'm just like, eh. But then eventually, I remember we got to shore, and then we was able to go to the one place where we were able to like pet dolphins and stuff like that. The one dolphin, he gave me a kiss. His name was Salvador. He was so cute. Dolphins are cute. Anyway, so that's my first experience with like fans and stuff like that. I got to hang out with them for a little bit. Not only that, I feel like I made a whole freaking embarrassment of myself because I'm like, it was just like, "Who, me?" And it's just like, "Yeah, you." So then the second time, right? I'm working at Build-A-Bear. I remember I'm sweeping, I'm cleaning, I'm folding, like the skins and stuff like that. I remember they approach. What's it called? This girl approaches me and she's like, "Oh my God, baby Cookie." And I said, "Who?" I remember I said, "Who?" And they were like, "Yeah, you. I remember you from TikTok." I said, "Oh." They were like, I'm like, "But wait, how did you know it was me?" She's like, "Your headband." I kid you not, ever since then I stopped wearing the damn headband. I only use it at night or whenever like I just need my hair out of my face. But this headband has been with me for goddamn years. Goddamn years. So it's just like when she told me that I said, "Oh." I said, "Were the videos good?" She was just like, "Yeah, the videos are really good. I've been watching like, your modeling success and everything." In my head, I'm just like, "Man, this headband will get me into some shit." Because I'm like working, mind you. And like there were some people that would come into there and only come for me when I was working at Build-A-Bear because either they wanted me to do their heart ceremony or something and they didn't want no other worker to doing it. or their parties. It was just like it got really bad. It got really bad to the point where I was just like, you know what, I gotta go. I gotta go. Cause just like they don't want me to leave, and I can't be like that. So eventually I quit. But anyway, it was just a beautiful core memory. It's just one of those funny core memories. But anyway, moving along. Those are my two like top like fan experiences. I remember like I'm just in the middle of like folding bears. All I know is I got noticed because of this damn headband. This headband right here got me in some trouble. This headband right here for no reason. But now, I have some health problems, so I can't really like, work at the moment for certain things. But I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. We're gonna get into that a little bit. Another question we're gonna answer is what inspired me to start my own YouTube channel? All right, a long time ago, I remember I used to watch a lot of gamers. I was really into like watching gamers and watching other YouTubers. Mind you, the first YouTuber I ever laid my eyes upon, I kid you not, was Diegosaurus. I don't know what my fascination with him was. I still think he's cute. He's very hot to me, in my opinion. Like he was like my first ever like YouTube crush, YouTube anything. That was one. And not only that, but like at the time I was like full blown emo. I was emo as fuck. Emo as fuck. So Diegosaurus. I remember I was watching Joey Graceffa. I would watch who else? Who else was I watching? I was watching Nerdy Nummies when I first started getting to like YouTube. I was watching, I think, Jenna Marbles. I was watching. I used to watch Shane Dawson. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. Then I remember I would watch. What's this guy's name? The Diamond Minecart. If you know, you know. What's it called? Sky Does Minecraft. I would watch I Has Cupquake, and I would watch Afmau. I still watch Afmau. Love that girl. Mwah. She's doing amazing things right now. What made me start? I feel like originally I was a huge gamer head, and I loved watching video games and stuff like that. So at first, when I first started YouTube, I wanted to be a YouTuber that found hackers online, right? So I did that for a while. I'm not gonna lie, I did the goddamn thing. I did that, but without showing my face, because at the time I was very shy. I didn't really like talking to too many people. Let me tell you that right now. I was not somebody who loved talking with people sometimes. So I remember, me starting up my YouTube channel. I remember I was recording stuff, but I wasn't showing my face. I remember in high school, I think when I was 14, and I started hanging out with this one crazy girl. We don't mention her no more because I'm not friends with the girl no more. So she kind of like got me to wanting to show my face. But when I first started making content, it was Movie Star Planet based. I don't know if y'all remember, but Movie Star Planet was a virtual online world that people would go on. It was kind of like a virtual online world where people, it's like a chat that you could basically go in and you design your character, you could dress them up, create art books and stuff like that. You know the gist, the movies, stuff like that. So I used to love stuff like that. So I was making content on it. Content, blah, 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 blah. Content about it. Then eventually, I started doing videos of recording my interactions with certain hackers on there, right? And then I started getting popping because people were noticing that I was over here trying to look for a hacker. Or hackers, should I say. Not that I wanted to get hacked, but it was like I was looking to see people, like, the hackers in active chats, basically looking for other, what I'm saying? Like, the people looking for other people. Anyway, point was, at one point, I found one person in particular, Pump, right? That this girl, she was mainly known on there for being not only the daughter of the creator who actually created the virtual online world, right? But it was somebody who was basically like, she could do whatever the fuck she wants. So she was actively hacking people to try to get herself autographs and all this other stuff. Stuff like that. And I remember I outed her. That was one of the most popular videos I ever had on my YouTube channel. The first one. I remember a long time ago, a lot of people had love and hate for that video, because a lot of people did believe you because, you know, people had experienced her. And then there's some people who just loved her blindly without actually like giving full thought.
Just throw in just my uniform. I'm not watching.
Anyway, so I would give it like, you know, other people that would like, you know, follow her and think or whatever without no full thought. So I remember years ago people used to come at me for stuff like that or whatever, and that I should stop making videos like that, blah blah blah, and I should, you know, this and that and the third. I remember I was cyberbullied for a little bit, but then after that, you know, I eventually showed my face because a lot of people said that, you know, you're never gonna show your face, you know, this and that and the third, blah blah blah, blase blase. And I remember I started doing that, and then I started making more videos of showing my face and doing other challenges and other types of, like, you know, videos. And then eventually those comments and those things have went away because, you know, since I wasn't talking about the girl no more, you know, they kind of, you know, just eventually left me alone. But it turns out that virtual online world still is on till this day, and I'm still one of the people that are recognized when I go on. It's crazy. But I don't go onto that virtual online world no more. I have been thinking about trying to like maybe sell it. I don't know. I have a few of them, but yeah, those. And then I remember my second most top video that I have on my YouTube right now as we speak is me talking about the story of my life. Hey girlie, hi. I don't even know what's your favorite communist country? I listen. We no. I'm gonna need to do some research on communists. I'm a little bit tired. Give me a break. Hold on. I gotta do a little bit of research for that. Even though I have questions here, but I'll answer your question. But I'll tell you one thing right now. It's definitely not America. I'll tell you that much. Hell no. See, now my phone acting dumb. What the hell? I would say, it would have to be between the Korean or, hmm, hmm, or Japan. Oh my god, the Winnie the Pooh guy, yeah. But yeah, I do think China is very successful, honestly. I feel like if it wasn't for China, we would even have any of the things that we have. And I feel like, you know, them getting their stuff back from America, I don't blame them, honestly. Like, half of the shit that America's been doing is freaking bullshit, honestly. All the shit that they've been doing, shit, I can't even, you know, comprehend with it. I don't agree with majority of what's going on right now. I hate it. Um, what's it called? What's it called? But yeah, I would have to agree with you. I think the Chinese government or, you know, the Korean one. Both are very successful. That's just my opinion. It's Dom. Hello, Dom. Welcome to the live stream. Anyway, we're gonna get to more of these questions since we have a very active chat right now. Anyway. Okay, another question I get asked is, how did you come up with your channel name? So, my YouTube channel's name, originally, I was gonna go with Baby Fat because I absolutely was obsessed with Baby Fat. However, In the early stages of my YouTube channel, when it was being created and manifested, I remember I was getting cyberbullied hardcore about the same situation I was talking about earlier. You know what I mean? When I was doing, like, the movie star plan and stuff, trying to find hackers, stuff like that. I remember I got bullied out of that username because before I used to be babyfat149. That's what I use for majority of my other platforms. However, all of a sudden, now it's more like, okay, we can't use that thing no more because now it's being used against you. So now what can we use? So I remember a lot of my high school friends at the time, they were calling me Cookie because, mind you, I loved cookies and everybody used to call me Cookie. So I was like, you know what? Let me change the ending instead of fat with the PH. I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do Cookie. So now, ever since then, I've been recognized as Baby Cookie. Or sometimes people just call me Baby, and sometimes people just call me Cookie. It doesn't even matter to me. However, it's just like that's what's been going on when it comes to my channel's name or how it originated and stuff like that. Thank you for answering. No problem. Um, let's see. Okay, so another person had asked, I was wondering how you became so successful in such a short span of time. So, everybody asks me this question as well. I wouldn't say I became extremely successful in a short span of time, but when I first had started on TikTok, I feel like I wasn't the most, like, out there type of person, but I remember being on TikTok and, busting my ass on a song, right? And I remember that video went viral. It went on the For You page, on everybody's For You page. I went viral that way for a little bit of time. I wouldn't say that I went viral and I'm a huge success. Like, oh my god, I'm like better than anybody, type of shit. But like, I just feel like people started recognizing me for that video. So it was the one that it was just like, I think it was the Get Busy song by Sean Paul. So I remember that song, me busting my ass, shit. It was so funny to me. I was just like, you know what? I don't want to be known for this. Can I switch it up? Can I change it? I remember I created the trend, right? I created a few trends, but I created the trend on TikTok when everybody was using, you're spinning around and around and around in my head. Hey, did you really mean the words that you said? Says here I gotta know, should I stay or should I go? Show me the truth. Is it gonna be me and you? Is it gonna be me and you? So I used that song from Let It Shine, right? From Me and You, right? I put the song up and I did like a one of those nostalgic type of things where I'm asking a question like, do y'all remember when True came out as himself towards the end of the movie? You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. But then a lot of people started creating like TikToks to it, to the part where it's like, I know you're mad. Feelings that you thought you had was for another guy. Well, I'm that other guy. So then they started doing that trend, right? So I was known for that trend. That was me. So they did that one where they would do the referencing of the microphone and him. That was one of the trends. Then number two, when they started coming out with the blue and red filter where you blink and you have to, like, there's like that one where you had to blink in order for the color to change. That was number two. And number three, it was the other one. And I remember, I think it was Danielle Brogoli. No, bullshit. Daniel Kahn and her ex-boyfriend Mikey Tua did a video, and like to the sound, and that whole thing started going crazy. It started going crazy because I didn't know anybody was actually paying attention to that sound, or if it was going viral. My friend eventually tells me like, "Yo, Bree, they used your sound." I said, "What?" They were like, "They used your sound." I remember I went and I was just like, "Oh shit!" I said, "Oh." And then I remember the posts and everything started accumulating. That thing started getting ba 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 ba. And I said, "Oh wow!" I said, "Oh my god!" And then I was trying to make other, like, audios and different things like that, making them. This was like a few, but like not the way that Let It Shine did it. But I put it that it was like, yeah, that it was from Let It Shine or whatever. Because a lot of people were like, oh my god, what movie is this from? Oh my god, what's the name of the song? I literally had to put it in the name of the audio so that way people knew exactly what it was. But then ever since I did that, there's been a lot of people being like, oh, I want to be able to repost the video. I want to be able to repost a song, right? So they tried to, for some reason, TikTok around the time they don't want to let like nobody else share the song or whatever. They just let me have the thing trending. So that was like the trending audio on TikTok for a very long time until people started finding out where to find it. Then they started doing like sped ups. They started doing other ones. So I just thought it was so funny because I'm just like, what? What? Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was a crazy time in life. But it started from there. And then I remember ever since then, I started like booming on TikTok. And that was one of the reasons I was known for on TikTok as well. Even though I feel like I just wanted to let go of the other idea, you know what I mean? Busting my ass. But I mean, it's okay. It was cool. I did a few trends. Okay. We leave it at that. All right. As time went on, I feel like I don't think I would say it gave me like absolute major success. I had to give myself or work for success, should I say. Because in the real world, right? I was in the modeling industry. I've been in this modeling industry for 5 years. I've been an executive assistant for almost the same amount of years, either 5 or 2. And then recently, I'm no longer in that position no more, but I'm also working at a studio. I'm currently working at Proven Magics, and I'm doing my own thing. Like, literally making businesses and doing my own thing. Right now, I'm working with BET Mobile and Sony Records when it comes to that studio. So, I'm good, I'm safe. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm happy. Like, honestly, like, if it wasn't for the way things are right now when it comes to me working on with the internet and all this other stuff, I feel like I wouldn't even be doing half of the stuff that I'm doing right now. Like, I've been doing music, I've been doing a lot of stuff. I feel like my audience are the reason why I'm making music, I'm doing modeling and all this other stuff. This year I've accomplished a lot. Like, last year I was in 5 different magazines. This year I started up being in 5 different magazines too. And then not only that, but creating my own magazine publication with me and my girlies. Like, we running it up. And not only that, but like, I'm so happy I got to do our release, like our magazine release in the Sayer Mansion. It was so beautiful. Like, honestly, like, mwah, the bed and breakfast, mwah, I love it. So I think that's one of my biggest accomplishments when it comes to this year, when it comes to this quote unquote short span of success, should I say. I wouldn't say I'm extremely successful, but I feel like in a short span, I do tend to make things happen. I'm the type of person that I'm very determined. So if I'm working on something, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do it.
I've never ran to wash clothes so fast until I realized I had no uniform for tomorrow.
Oh.
And mommy already washed all her dark colored clothes. If not, I would have threw them in munchies. But she's like, no, I just finished putting them to wash. And I was like, no.
Dang, girl.
But luckily, the first washing machine only had like pads in it. Took that out, threw it in the dryer, threw my clothes in with the powdered laundry detergent. And I was like, let this soak real quick because all that grease need to come out. I don't want to be smelling like grease from washed clothes. So then I watched and it got so soapy. It was like so cool.
If you guys are wondering, that's my sister Juaneja. Half of you guys do know her, and some of you guys are new to the broadcast. So, okay, go ahead.
And then they just smelled so good. So I was like, oh, please wash good and come out smelling amazing. Because I'm going to be really upset if I smell like grease tomorrow and I just wash these clothes.
It should be washed by tomorrow.
And then they had the audacity to tell me I had to boil out fryers tomorrow morning. Absolutely not. That's not happening. No. I boiled fries out and I went and worked with grease all over me. Absolutely not. It actually burned really badly though. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, I believe you.
because they left the fryers on pilot, so the oil was still hot and it's still heating. So when I drained it into like our little, I don't even know what we call it anymore because we call it like three different things. I'm gonna say our Oscar or Steven, our L-shaped thingamajigger. So that's where we have to pour our hot oil and we boil out.
Mm-hmm.
So I put it down to drain, and that just started splattering everywhere. And I was like, now I have to clean up oil. I was so upset.
Damn.
But I scrubbed those fryers like there was no tomorrow. Those fryers were so, oh my gosh, you don't even understand. It went from black to gray.
Is that a good thing?
That's a good thing because the fryers are gray.
Okay.
I ain't never seen our fryers that clean. I was like, okay, I did my little thingy thing. Yeah, but never again. Absolutely not. And I did it all by myself. That thing is heavy.
Well, yeah, I believe so.
And I was like, hey, can I get help? And I wanted to like, Edwin. Because he got...
It was that...
Because he got called up to the water park. And he was like, I would help you, but they keep calling me. And it's getting annoying. I was like, you know what, Edwin, you're fake for that. Like,
It's
if you go up,
it's
you're
literally
fake.
giving that one scene from Shark Tale when she's going like...
Like, I wanted to throw hands with everybody there, and there was nobody there. That's the thing. There was nobody there for me to throw hands with.
Damn.
And I was like, you know, I'm tired of you. I quit. And Edwin was like, please don't quit until you finish the fryers. And I was like, just for you saying that, I'm going to leave them all empty, dirty with oil. He was like, no, please, because then I'm going to have to clean it. And I was like, sounds like how I'm feeling right now. But you're too busy going up to the water park, so I don't want to hear nothing. He was like, that's not what is happening. He goes, why are you misunderstanding? They're calling me. If they didn't call me, I would help you. And I was like, yeah, all I'm hearing is excuses and lies. But okay, go have fun in the water park. And I told everybody. I told Tori, I told Bree, and I told Hillary. I was like, yo, Edwin's fake, bro. He didn't even help me boil off fryers. And he was standing right there. He was like, that's not what happened. She's lying. I told her I had to go into the water park because they keep radioing me. And I was like, yeah, totally. They're raiding him at 8 o'clock in the morning, okay?
Damn.
And he was like, I'll help you next time. He don't even work tomorrow. He's off. It's his mandatory off day. I'm going to leave it for Tuesday when he comes in. And I'm going to be like, hey, remember when you said you'd help me boil off fryers? Yeah, come on.
I'll be like, today's your day.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
no,
Hanukkah.
I close on Tuesday, and I'm trying to close so fast because Hillary's graduation is Tuesday. It starts at 6:30, and I'm supposed to leave work at 7. No, we're gonna pre-clean like there was no tomorrow, because everything's gonna be done by the time it hits 6 o'clock, and I'm gonna have orders ready. I'm gonna have waste log, temp logs, everything done. That all I gotta do is scrub the back floor, squeegee it, and call it a day. Cause I'm turning everything off. They're gonna be mad. I'm turning everything off at 5:30, and we close at 6. 5:30, the grill is off, the fryers are off, the fryers get filtered, the grill gets clean, everything gets wiped down, hot dog machine gets turned off, scrubbed, pizza ovens turned off, because don't ask me for pizza because you're not getting nothing.
Word.
Coffee closed down, don't ask for coffee, you're not getting none. Everything went to wash. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, like, we just washed everything, but you can take whatever we have out, it's fresh, I just made it. And I'm like, have a good day, and then going about my day. Because no, there's no way. Because if not, I would be stuck there till like 9 o'clock at night. And I know I will, because our area right now, she's useless.
Yeah,
like right now, she's useless because she doesn't help. Actually, I'm going to ask her if she locked my door, because I better go in and that door better be locked. If that door is not locked, I'm screaming at everybody. I don't care how high you are, how low you are. Like, in between. Like, I'm tired of this. I'm fed up.
Girl, I do not blame you. That's just
because when Isaac was literally closing by himself, and I was like, and I was like, call somebody to come lock your door. He was like, I did. I called her at 6 o'clock. She never came down. When we got there, it was like 7:13, and I was like, so you called her an hour, 13 minutes ago. She still hasn't came down to the bistro. He was
That's
like,
crazy.
no.
And it was the virtual call for me. Like,
and I was like, oh, okay. So I hopped in our area for like team lead group chat, and I was like, can somebody come close the bistro and help Isaac out? He needs help. Like, he for real needs help. Like, his associates were not helpful, and he sent them home because they're not helpful. They're not helping him. So he was doing that all
Mhm.
by himself. And then Josh, the culinary soup, not the manager, Josh, the culinary soup, walked into the bistro. He went to go use the bathroom. And Isaac was like, bro, you on the clock? And he was like, nah. He was like, F you. He goes, why? Do you need help? Isaac was like, yeah. He's like, all right. And I was like, not him telling you all right after you just said F him. And Isaac was like, I thought he wasn't going to help me. But he went and started all the dishes. He wiped everything down. Bree did the waste log. I started his commissary orders. I
Mhm.
put up, me and Hillary put up all the chairs because they did not like. I know I'm gonna have a heart attack when I walk in tomorrow. When I put those chairs down and those tables are dirty, I'm gonna coach both of them, and it's gonna be a coaching slip and a verbal. You got two more, you terminate, because that was just ridiculous. They did it like they didn't care, and so sloppy. And it's like, I get you're tired, but like, put the chairs up correctly, because then every single chair fell and a ripple effect. And he was like,
Not only
what the
that,
hell,
but
bro? And I was like, that's because you're doing it sloppy and you're not doing it correctly. So they're
right.
all gonna fall because you're not doing it correctly.
Not only that, but like, how do they expect people to eat off the tables if the tables is
Or
still dirty?
Mm-hmm.
It's not only that, but if I'm not mistaken, isn't that like a violation or something? If something is not
Yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble for it
it's
tomorrow
like
morning.
cleanliness
But
or
like,
I
there
forgot
is,
what the
it's not
freaking
clean. It's not clean. So cleanliness is not like they didn't do that.
it's a thing. It's a type of violation. I forgot what it's called.
It's an OSHA violation actually,
There we go.
because it's a safety hazard.
That's what I
Like
was thinking about.
cross-contamination and stuff.
Exact cross contamination. That's what I was thinking. I was
And
just
what I
like,
don't understand is like they did that, and corporate has been in the park for the last 2 weeks, and they're here all next week too. They're doing PPE audits to make sure we're wearing our protective equipment.
bro, you want to know something? I
Wait,
think
you're not catching me putting on a PPE after the way it
You
burned
know-
my chest? Look,
yeah, damn.
the fryer basket slipped out of the gloves and fell into the oil with tenders in it. The oil splashed all over me, but I didn't go to safety because, forget it, they would have wrote a whole report, called the ambulance, took me to the hospital. Who got money for that? Not me. Mm-mm. I wiped down my chest with a cold, like, paper towel, wet it with cold water, passed it on, cleaned myself up, buttoned my shirt right back up, and went about my day. But I told my manager, but I was like, please don't report it because safety's gonna do the most. And he was like, is it bad? And I was like, no, it's just burned because it's hot oil hitting my skin. He was like, any first degree burns? And I was like, nope. And he was like, okay, but next time you have to report it. And I go, no, because they're gonna call the ambulance, then they're gonna have to come carry me out in a stretcher. That's too much. And I go, and Greg, I was like, and Josh, they're expensive. He was like, yeah, I know.
They are expensive. To call an ambulance, that's freaking expensive. And
And
not
then
only
to
that,
go
but
to
it's
the
just
hospital and get treated for something that's nothing, yeah, no. I mean, I'm pretty sure my insurance will cover it, but still, that's OD. I was like,
no,
I
don't know how
don't need
people
this.
like that can work in a place and food area and think that that's not,
Yeah.
See, that's
Oh
my
wait,
thing.
actually,
I
let me
just
check
thank
my let
God.
me check the schedule because if they work tomorrow, it's over. They're gonna hate me as a supervisor, I swear. And I was like, I don't want to sound like a dick, but
Bro,
y'all need to put all these
it's
chairs down and wipe these tables because y'all didn't wipe not one table and all the chairs are up. And then he started screaming at the other kid, and I was like, nah, bro, it's both of y'all fault because both of you guys are cleaning the lobby. It's both of your responsibility to wipe down tables and sweep the floor. They didn't put nothing away. All the toppings were still out. Now, if they left that there, I probably would have cursed Isaac out thinking it was him. Because it always falls on the supervisor.
Oh yeah, yeah, it does. And that's the thing that people don't normally understand about, like when it comes to like food services, is that like if one's going down, we're all going down.
No, mm-mm. Only the supervisors go down.
That's usually how
The
it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
associates don't get nothing. But my associates know better. They're not even my associates. They're Water Park bistros. They're Johnny's associates. They're not mine. But I was like, just because you don't do nothing in the Water Park bistro doesn't mean you're coming down to the dry bistro and expect not to do anything because everybody comes here. This is everybody's spot.
Listen, leave Selena. Selena's in her own world right now.
Oh,
Like,
I was like, yo, who is that?
that's Serena.
But like, It's like,
Ella
come on
mirándote
now. And
en la televisión.
I was like, there's no way Johnny lets you guys do absolutely nothing up there. Like, there's no way. Like, I couldn't believe that, because when he works in the bottom bistro, he'd be like, okay, guys, do this, this, and this, and this to all the associates, and his associates don't do nothing. Oh my gosh, stop, because if I have them, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
You have
Oh,
them?
I don't close tomorrow. Woo. Whew. Let me see who I got. Oh wait, these aren't even my kids. I have to go to bistro first. No, because if I have
she said those
them,
are not even my kids.
yeah, I consider all my associates my kids that are like 16, 17 years old. Ooh, I got Angela at 10:30. Okay, I'm excited about Joe. Why you not working, bro? What's up with you? All right, okay. Wait, just you wait, Joe. Casey. Oh, I have Danny. That's Bree's son, by the way. Bree and Joe, like not Bree and Joe. Danny and Joe are Bree's kids, cause they say the exact same thing she was saying. She's very
Oh.
but it was so funny. Like, I had to laugh. I was like, pretend throwing like an empty tender box at Joseph. Well, Joe. Well, his name is Joseph, but we call him Joe. And I was like, catch, Joe, catch, and he caught it. And then the girl behind us that was also working in the stand, he like fake did it, and I was like, you better stop before she becomes your girlfriend. He was like, I don't want that, and I was like, I go, why not? What's wrong with it? He was like, and I was like, yo.
Now you're knocking everything out.
That was my phone.
Oh.
I was like, yo, there's no way you just said that, bro. And I go, Danny, what about you? But Danny has a girlfriend. He was like, even if I was single, I'm not. No. And I was like, why not? And he was like, because she's fat. And I was like, yo. And then I told all of them to pick a number 1 through 5 to go get something from like Burger Barn to get a transfer in that we needed. And they were like, why don't you send her so she could get a workout in? And I was like,
damn, that's fucked up.
I was like, yo. And then I told Bree today, I was like, yo, those are your kids for real, bro. I know you won't believe what they told me yesterday when I asked them a question. She was like, what? And then I told her, and she was like, I raised them so well. I go, no, you didn't. Because why are they talking like that? I go, you're a bad mother. You should be ashamed. She was like, oh, guys, I'm so sorry, but I don't know who my kids take after because it's not me. Me, Hillary, and Tori were like, it is you. It is. And then Isaac was like, yo, Bree, you're wrong for that, bro. Because when we said something, and she was like, I hate fat bitches. And I was like, Bree, you can't say stuff like that, bro. Like, you dead can't. And Isaac was like, yo, Bree, what's up with you, bro? He's like, you can't be talking like that. You talking crazy. And I was like, see, I be trying to tell her she don't be listening, bro. Like,
yeah, nah.
Yo, the minute you mention that word, forget it. Bree's gonna go off. She's gonna talk about every person she don't like and how they all did her wrong. And I'm like, don't even get her started. Stop encouraging her. Cause Isaac was encouraging her and she kept going. And I was like, oh my god. And I was like, let's just walk away and not claim her, cause we don't know who she is. And me and Hillary just like, sounds good. Cause Tori had already left. Like, ridiculous. I'm her man and she walked away from me.
But no, that's
I don't know
crazy.
why she has a boyfriend if she has me. She don't need him. She has me. But she's not listening. She's still with it. But I was like, why are you with a guy when you have me? I can do the same thing, just not the sexual things. I was like, well, I mean, I could, I could go buy some little gadgets and whatever. But why you could date me? Like, why not? She was like, I'm sorry, like, I can't. And I was like, oh, so you're cheating on me. It's like, that's what we're doing. She was like, I would never. I was like, no, don't even. Because where you better go? Who are you going to go hang out with? Oh, you're cheating on me. Okay. I walked away and she's like, Christy, come back. I didn't mean to break your heart like that, please. And I go, no, this is like the 10th million time you cheated on me. I'm done. I came right back because she said sorry.
Damn. So it's a sorry, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I love Tori, so. She's like our sugar mommy. The way she
it's
was
the
dressed,
sugar mommy for me.
She
oh my
was
goodness.
dressed like we all, like, she was like, guys, I want to get cute. No, she got real cute. Like
Out of all
me,
your friends,
yeah,
she the one that got
me
real
and
cute.
Hillary, we were like dressed up cute, and then Bree just Bree was wearing checkered pajama pants and a red hoodie, bro, and white Crocs. When she texted us, she was like, "Bro, I'm in all red. I'm gonna stand out." And I seen her walking up the and I was like, "Yo, no way, she's wearing that, bro." They were like, "You need to be nice to her." And I was like, "I can't make any promises because she looks so stupid." And then she had the hoodie on, so it made her look even dumb. Like she looked like a Sour Patch Kid.
Oh
And she was like,
man,
"Stop! You guys didn't give me time to do my hair." And I was like,
I was a Sour
"Or get
Patch
dressed,
Kid.
apparently." And she was like, "Why are you coming at my clothes, Chrissy?" And I was like, "Cause it don't look like you had time to get dressed, you
It was
know."
the Sour Patch Kid for
She was
me.
saying she looked like a sore thumb. She did though. She really did. But later on, I promised that I wouldn't make fun of her, so I wasn't
So
allowed to.
you was the blue one. She was the red one. Anybody wearing purple?
No.
Green?
No, Tori was wearing all black and Hillary was wearing beige.
Damn, if one of y'all was wearing the other two colors, y'all be the Teletubbies.
But I looked really cute. Like she looked like a crackhead on 7th Street, and I was like, Bree, yo, what are you doing, bro? Like, why are you dressed?
So
like
y'all was basically Cookie Monster and Elmo.
Yeah, but I was a better version. She was the ugly Elmo. Bree, have you ever watched this? I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
I don't know if they watch my YouTube or live streams, but
I'm be like, I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding.
but anyway.
Ew! Oh my gosh, I have Kayla, bro. She doesn't do anything. I'm sending her home. Oh, Bree, Bree doesn't work.
Wait, there's a girl named Caleb.
Yeah, Isaac is a 9 to 5. So who's closing the bistro? No!
What's the now for?
Hesa closes bistro. Oh my god, bro.
So she don't work either. She don't like to do nothing.
No, that thing is gonna be dirty. Whoever opens on Tuesday is gonna have to is gonna have to close and then open. Cause she never cleans anything right, and then she leaves us a big mess, and then we come in and we literally have to spend like an hour cleaning before we can open.
That's a struggle right there. What all with innocence.
And it's not even like it's the fact that nobody trusts her closing that stand by herself or opening it. Once she opened it today, she opened it by herself. And Isaac said when he came in, she was nowhere to be found, and the bistro looked a hot mess. I was like, oh, please don't say that. He was like, bro, I came in and she was gone. He was like, I didn't even see her. And he was like, I asked them where she went, and they said she left. So they were in the stand for like an hour without no supervisor. I was like, hey, sub, bro, come on. Don't, like, why? Like, that was, yo.
I don't know why people choose to work in these fields and then not give proper service.
Mm-hmm.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, we're halfway through the questions, y'all. Okay.
No, we're gonna copy that just in case.
Another question somebody had asked me was, how did you get into the modeling and acting industry? So, when I was younger, I used to watch a lot of television, as everybody else. I was somebody who was heavily watching TV every so often. So, like, it got to the point where I got into, like, acting and singing in school, I used to do a lot of musical performances. I would even, like, sing and dance for, the church people, you know what I'm saying? I would travel, sit on coolers singing songs and stuff like that. And it got to the point where I was like, you know what? I actually want to take, acting, modeling, singing, all this other stuff very seriously. So eventually, when I turned 14, excuse me, I applied at this one studio in New Jersey. It was called Interface Studios a long time ago. Um, it didn't last that long. My catalog eventually disappeared. And eventually, I put my school first, and eventually I was back into school. And then eventually, when I finished school, I went right back into modeling and acting. So my first modeling and acting type of gig thing, right? It was working in a poetic video called Cuffed Uncuffed. It was one of my good friend's projects. He runs LBJ Media, and what's it called? He was doing a poetic video for the mayor of Bethlehem. So he was doing the poetic video for him. And eventually, and mind you, his name is Jose Rosado. You can find it here on YouTube, a matter of fact, too. So if you guys want, it's in one of my playlists that you guys can check it out. It's a really great poem. It's based on, you know, domestic abuse. It's like a poetic poem that, emphasizes on, like, drug abuse, the struggles of coming out, mental disorders, addiction and afflictions, and a lot of stuff that, I feel like it's really great to talk about because a lot of things do need awareness. So, like, that's one of the most top projects I've been in that I feel like, really emphasizes emotion. Um, then I remember after that, I was recognized by an agency that I am no longer the executive assistant for anymore. But I remember I was offered to go to one of their acting workshops. I remember I attended. Um, Eventually, I was going there a couple times, and then eventually I was like, you know what? I don't have money to pay for these classes, so I had took a step back. I remember I did, and then eventually I was offered the most best offer in the world, and then I became the executive assistant. So I was working there for about 2 to 5 years of being an executive talent agent, of the agency. And then eventually, as of this year, due to my medical issues and digestive problems, and I had to go on a medical leave to get my endoscopy last year and stuff like that, I had lost my job of this year in February because I was told that I can no longer assist. Okay. So, a lot of crazy things happen behind the scenes. That's going to be another video. But, um, that's how I got myself into the modeling and acting industry. Right now, I'm still in it. I'm still actively modeling and acting and stuff like that. I've been in 10 different magazines, including the 5 from last year. So, 5 from last year and 5 this year. I even created a new modeling magazine. We created a magazine publication that's for creators, models, or anything alike, small businesses, you name it. We're still actively looking for people for that next August issue. So that's what I've been doing right now. That, and yeah, truthfully, that's what I've been working on. So far, I've answered 16 questions thus far. We got a couple more till we hit 25 questions. Okay, we got a few more questions. I got more questions coming up in this thing. All right. So, what upcoming projects okay, should you guys expect? Okay, so we're going to talk about projects. Let's get it started. All right. So right now, I am working on the next August issue. Like I said, after I became no longer the executive assistant at the talent agency, I then started working at the uh, studio. It's called Proven Magics. It's a recording, podcasting, um, content creation studio where you can actually celebrate your birthdays and do events, throw live parties, you name it. We there. Um, that information will be listed after this live stream. It's going to be linked down below if you check it out when this live stream is done. um it was the bloop anyway. So we do a lot of content creation in that studio. um Recently I've been doing like a lot of my work out of the office in the studio too, for not only creating like photo shoots and everything, because we do a lot of photo shoots and stuff there at the office too. We've been working on trying to do a lot of like seeing like content crusades, that's what we're calling it, where we're traveling to different cities and stuff like that, and doing stuff, right? Because recently, last month, I did content week on TikTok with the ATRX agency. That's the agency I'm currently in. um so I've been doing a lot of stuff with the TikTok agency, and I've been working very closely with TikTok on a lot of stuff. So that, and then not only that, but then this month I also have my song Love Me Truly. It's coming out in 4 days. 4 days, y'all. 4 days. Um Other than that too, magazine, music, traveling. I'm doing a lot of traveling. We are working on trying to make a content house in New York. We are planning on doing it. Um Not only that, but this weekend, this Saturday on the Juneteenth weekend, I will be at Nakaso's African restaurant. We're gonna be selling not only I Create magazines, but we will also be selling the Relevance magazines, and I will be vending. So if you want to visit me and say hello, I'm gonna be there vending this weekend. Not only that, but the song Love Me Truly will be dropping this weekend as well. So it's a lot of great stuff going on. I do plan on making more music. That's another thing I do plan on making this summer. In July, Fusion Festival. I will be performing my songs at Fusion Festival, so stay tuned for those upcoming dates and everything. Not only that, but there's a lot of pool parties coming up. I don't know if I'm going to go to every single one of them, but pool parties, there's going to be a lot of I'm trying to come up with like creator content classes. So I'm gonna let you guys know when those are, because I do plan on possibly like either videos, virtual classes, or try to come up with like a whole seminar on how to be a content creator and stuff like that, all the secrets that I know, what I've been using to maintain my audience and stuff like that, things that I feel like everybody should know. What else? There's more stuff. I just Those are the things that are mainly on like my to-do lists. um I do plan on going to Florida this summer. Like, we're gonna be traveling, going to Florida. We plan on going to Atlanta. We do plan on going to New York. I'm not sure if we're gonna be going more to like the West Coast, but right now I think we just been traveling all over to the East Coast everywhere. Um, but yeah, and not only that, but with my friends, I do plan on traveling elsewhere with my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a few ideas, because those are gonna be for like the next upcoming vlogs that I'm thinking about doing. Not only that, but I don't know what I'm gonna be doing for my birthday in October. I know a lot of people are telling me to plan right now. I have no idea. I do think I should travel outside the country, because whatever's going on here, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't. So that's one. Two, um, there's going to be a lot of music videos. I know I tend to be in a lot of behind the scenes of music videos and stuff like that. If you actually watch my vlogs, you'll know that I'm always out and about, and I'm always in somehow someone's music video. I literally was in a music video going like this, holding my vlog stick like this, and like shaking my butt. If you know, you know. What the hell is that? I don't even know. It looks like a scrunchie on the floor. Anyway, my ADHD is acting up. Anyway, we're gonna answer the majority rest of these questions. Okay. I think I answered maybe like, let's see, because I've been here for a good minute. A good minute. I've been trying to finish doing this live stream. I've been on since I think 10:30, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, so let's see. I answered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, 17. Okay. We're about to get on to the 18th question. Okay, so the other question is, how do you decide on the locations and activities to feature in your travel videos? So, how do I decide this? Honestly, whenever I have a project or something that I'm currently working on, or let's just say me and the girlies are about to, like, head out and bust out to like some hotels and stuff like that. So hear me out, right? So the beginning of this year already, mind you, I wouldn't say I'm a person of wealth. I do not come from a person of wealth, okay? So me even stepping my foot into a Marriott hotel is crazy beyond itself, because listen, man, I came from the trenches. I came out from the gutters, you know what I'm saying? Like things that like crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? So like being able to like step out of my comfort zone and not only doing like a magazine shoot there and all this other stuff, like experiencing what the rich people see, basically stepping out into those territories, those waters, I felt weird. I felt like I did not belong. Like when they tell your ass that you feel like you, yeah, mhm. I didn't. I swear to God, I felt like I did not belong because, bitch, there was a freaking jacuzzi pool on like the fourth or fifth floor. I've never seen a jacuzzi pool in my life. The closest thing I'm gonna get to a jacuzzi pool is the bathtub with the bubbles in the bathroom. I what? Never. I never would have thought I would ever experience something like that in my life. When I tell you the experience, these things that I'm seeing, I'm telling you, you guys are experiencing them with me, because like, bitch, the fuck, I'm telling you, I never would have thought I would never even thought I would even touch the same grass as that. I kid you not. Like this year, I'm telling you, it's been opening my eyeballs to a lot of everything. And when I tell you, like, things are only going up from here. I'm telling you, I've been in a lot of projects already recently, and I keep getting booked for more. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because of my personality. I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. But it's just like I just feel like everything has just been getting better. Things are moving, things are generating the way that it's supposed to. And not only that, but business. Like right now, I have my online store business where I do I design my clothes, I do the women's set, the keychain set. I just made my friend a really cute Sanrio box. Okay, I did the whole nine. Okay, that video is gonna be coming out soon. Her coming in and visiting me, and her opening it. Okay, it was a nice $40 box. I gave her the best $40 box, and I even included some stuff from my online store. Okay, mwah, chef kiss. Anyway, little like shameless plug, but anyway, that, and not only that, but I'm even creating like this magazine publication with my friends. Like we just recently, what's it called? Did a whole release party in a mansion. I never would have thought I would even celebrate anything in a mansion. Never stepped foot in a whole mansion until this year. I swear to God, I kid you not. I am like I'm touching that grass. I don't know what it is, but I've been touching that grass. Anyway, my point being said is just like it doesn't matter where you come from or where you've been in life. If you literally work towards your goal and you do what you got to do to get into those spaces, bro. And as long as you know how to keep your composure and you shut the hell up and you move along, like I kid you not, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Excuse me. Don't mind me. I put it. But listen. Don't ignore the message, okay? The message still stands. Like if you're passionate about something, do it. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. And please ignore my pootingness, okay? So let me tell you, right? I've been told for a very long time I cannot do what I've been doing, and there would never be a chance that I ever would. It's almost like the little engine that could or couldn't. I was the little engine that could. Okay? There's a lot of things that happen in life, but if it's meant to find you, it will. It will. Last year, when I did Fusion Festival for the second time, honestly, I remember walking up in there. I was so sad. I was depressed. I remember I thought I was gonna drop everything. And then after doing that Fusion Festival, I thought I was gonna go into my endoscopy and I was gonna start continuing with my sickness, and I wasn't gonna get any better, because mind you, they had to take 2 pieces of my stomach and test it. You know what I'm saying? They had to put a whole tube down my throat and shit and everything. So it's just like, for a long time I've been putting myself down because of my health problems and everything else. Listen, if you're truly passionate about something, something's gonna happen for those who work, those who earn it. If you have not earned it, bitch, you can't say shit. That's the honest truth. You can't say shit about it. That's the honest truth. That is the honest truth. You can't talk to me about business or talk to me about anything if you ain't on that level. If you ain't on that level, you cannot communicate with somebody who's on a different level than you. Point blank, period. If you're not on the same time and you're not on the same rhythm, you're not on the same, mindset as somebody else, you're not gonna understand shit they saying. Dead ass. Like, honestly, like, things ain't gonna work like that. All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, and then I'm gonna get into everything else that's going on in my life. Anyway, what topics or types of content relate most with your teenage audience? I feel like, when I make content talking about my story times, about my love life, or like things I've experienced when it comes to relationships or friendships or like certain things, because I feel like a lot of people come to me for a lot of advice and a lot of truth. They want to come to me for a lot of authenticity. You know what I mean? Like actual genuine, advice. So I feel like a lot of my younger audience, they do connect with me that way, especially the teenage audience that I have. We just can relate on the same things. I just feel like when it comes to that. Right now, I'm an adult now, so there's not too much I could relate with a teenager. But I feel like that's the most that I could say that I could relate to a teenager is my relationships, things that I've been through. Because I feel like every teenager somehow goes through a transitional period. That's the one thing that most people will not talk about too much, or what goes on within the transitional period. So I feel like that's something I also really want to emphasis on, because I feel like when it comes to, being a teenager and transitioning into an adulthood, nobody really communicates about that too much. So I feel like that's another reason why, a lot of my teenage audience connects with me, is because I'm always honest about like what happens during that period or what goes on during those times, because I feel like nobody really talks about it, but I talk about it. And I do plan on making more videos talking about it and my experiences and stuff like that, because I want people to learn from me. I want people to understand that, half the shit that you've been going through is not just in your head. Because I feel like growing up, I think that's the most thing that we got told is like, oh, that majority of that shit is stuck in your head. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, the reality, but the reality is that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like, things that you don't want to believe is happening. Is happening to all of us. Not one, all of us. Same thing with mental health. I am a huge person when it comes to mental health. I feel like everyone deals with mental health. It's not just to one type of person. I feel like everybody at any age experiences mental health issues. And it's not just to one certain type of community or certain person. You know what I mean? So it's just that. You know what I mean? Bless you. Oh, here's another thing, right? A lot of people ask me, how do you balance schoolwork and creating content for your channel? So, This is the thing I always tell everyone. When it comes to creating content and trying to do like schoolwork, it doesn't even matter if it's like high school or like college work. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, I'm still not done with college. I still got a whole another year to finish my semester. But anyway, so like how I manage doing making content, going to school, and working and stuff like that. Honestly, time management is going to be your best friend. Time management, and not only that, but if you know how to batch your videos, listen, the definition of batch is creating more than one video. So like if you can batch your videos, you'll be good. And creating a schedule. If you know how to create a routine or some form of time for certain things, scheduling it will be so much. It'll be a breeze to put when you're gonna make that video or when it's going to upload. That's like literally going to become your best friend. Privating videos all the time and then uploading it when you want it to drop. That's how you're gonna be able to manage going to school. If this is what you want to do, like you want to be a content creator, by all means, to each their own. You have your schoolwork. You know what time you got to do your schoolwork because listen, sometimes they got a time limits. They got the timers on certain digital works when it comes to college work, or sometimes on tests or whatever. Sometimes they got a time limit. So to basically ease it up, I would just say like batch your videos, schedule your posts. Honestly, that's how you'll be able to survive both creating YouTube content and doing schoolwork or going to work. Because sometimes when it comes to me, I know I travel for my work. I tend to go to different places and go to different things and seeing different things. Like sometimes I don't have enough time to just sit on my ass and just upload a video or create a video. Sometimes I got to do more than one video on one day or even a couple videos and then put it all to private and then schedule it when I need to schedule it. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's really what you got to do. It's called time management. Every adult has to experience some type of time management and some type of thing. I got a question, because why not? Who's your OG core team? Hey, Bryn, how you doing? So, Dom is one of my OG team core people when it comes to my team. Okay, Dom, my best friend Issa. I would say my girl Talisha, my girl TT, are like my OG people when it comes to my team. Um, yeah, pretty much. That's question number 18 or 19, whichever one. But yeah, you guys are my people. You guys are my OG team. My team is still ever so slowly building, ever so slowly. But I'm working on a lot of things. We are working on a lot of things. Nobody knows or understands how much shit goes into being a creator. Like sometimes people be like, "Oh, well, I could just post a video and it's whatever." No, like sometimes you really got to think about what the hell you're posting. What are you showing to your audience and who's really watching it? Hello, is everyone? Hello, there. But yeah, that's one of my team members. Let's see. Okay, how do you like to spend your free time when you're not working or studying? I like to spend my free time. I don't know if you guys know this, whether you do or you don't. Um, I'm obsessed with Hello Kitty or plushies. As you can tell around my room, I got plushies everywhere. I am a huge plushies fan. This is a MeWi brand. This is a brand that I do promote as well. Good friends with MeWi. Love MeWi. Um, when I'm not doing what I'm normally doing, I'm either buying Hello Kitty stuff, I am watching anime, eating snacks, or I'm taking a nap. Because I did all the above today. I did snack, anime, and I took a nap. Yes, I did. It was like a couple minutes, but I'll literally take a nap. I'm a girl that sleeps. I like to sleep. I don't know. But that. All right. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. We're getting closer to the end of the questions. And then I'm just going to update you guys on everything that's been going on, telling you what's been going on. And then we're going to close soon. But mind you, just to let you guys know, if you guys have yet asked a question or haven't, said anything yet, or excuse me, you want to ask me a question, but I didn't get to make it to your question, I usually save a lot of questions I haven't answered for the next live stream. So I am still trying to conduct a live stream every month, like, when it comes to asking questions and stuff like that on here, because I know a lot of people tend to ask me a lot of things because, I'm usually that go to person, I guess, for people. So, keep in mind, this whole live stream is gonna play back. So just keep in mind, if you ever want to reference this live stream or come back to here, you can. You are allowed to. We're all family here. We all love each other. We all respect each other. This is a really great fan base to be a part of. We're a great fandom, okay? I promise you, we're not on that weird timing, okay? All right. Let's go. What's your favorite season and why? Honestly, my favorite season is spring. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I absolutely love flowers, even though I'm allergic to pollen. I am obsessed with flowers. I love flowers and I love planting succulent plants. I used to have at least 4 succulent plants until the one died. Then I had the three. Then it was three. Then all three of them died. Besides the point, I like plants. Okay, I just like growing things. It's just very amusing to me. It's interesting to me. Um, Not only that, but like I just love the feeling of spring. It's like not too cold and it's not too hot, but it's so pretty. And I just love like when cherry blossoms grow and when the leaves fall. Ooh, that little sakura. Ooh, it just gets me every time. It gets me every time. I still want to do a whole what's it called, photo shoot in a little gardeny area like that. I still want to. I have garden tickets that I got in a raffle ticket in a raffle. I haven't been able to even go to the Hershey Gardens. I want to go to so bad. I got literally 4 tickets. Haven't been able to go yet, but I'm gonna come up with something eventually. We're gonna come up with something. I want to. I got so many ideas, but that's one of them. We got I was okay. Do you have any hidden talents or skills? All right, y'all asked for it. Be warned, people. Be warned. I have very weird talents. Are y'all ready? One of them is being my eyeballs, right? So we all know, I don't know if you guys ever watched James and the Giant Peach, right? So the one magician or the one guy towards the end, he does the thing with his eyeballs. And I remember as a kid, I used to joke and be like, oh my God, I want to learn how to do that. But then I remembered that my biological mom, she has a lazy eye, right? So I thought, yo, let me try to do what he did, right? Why can I do it? I did it. I did the thing with the eyes. Why? So look, I'm gonna show y'all. Be warned, I'm sorry if this weirds you out. I'm warning you guys right now. User discretion is advised. All right, ready? So I'm going to literally put my eyes. Hold on. I'm just gonna do this, right? I can move it however I want. Did y'all see that? One more time. Literally like this, right? In the middle. I look crazy. I know. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's one. That's one weird hidden talent. One. Uno. Otra vez. That's one. Alright. Two. Um, I could do this with my nose. Um, I could do this. I just crack my elbow just doing that. Um, I could do this with my tongue. I don't know what that is. Anyway, weird hidden talents. I'm trying to think. I used to be able to bend myself backwards and use my feet to touch my head. I'm just gonna see if I could still do it. I don't think I can because I don't think I'm that flexible like I used to be when I used to be on live stream. But hold on, we're gonna try to recreate that because I know that's another thing my people, should I say, remember me for. But we're gonna try this. We're gonna try. I don't think I will be able to do this. We're gonna try this, but I gotta fix all these. We're gonna try to make this as flat as possible. I'm trying. But I don't think I'll be able to, but we're gonna turn around, turn this way, turn this way. We're gonna use my feet. I'm gonna use my feet and go this way. I used to be able to do it. We're gonna try. Okay. Bending. I am bending now. Okay. I haven't done this in so many years. So, forgive me. I don't think I could do it no more. I don't think. Okay. I gotta bend myself this way. I don't think I can reach my head anymore. Yo, what? I feel like I don't think I could do it. I used to. Oh my god. I think I felt it on my toes. Hold on. I felt it on my toes. Wait. Yeah, I can't. My back hurt. Hold on. I'm old. I don't think I can do that no more, guys. No. I can't do that no more. That hurt my back. I hurt my lower back. Oh, shit. No, I can't do that no more. Okay. That one's off the list, y'all. I know I used to be very flexible. I'm no longer flexible no more. No more. I can't do that shit no more. Anyway, I tried it. I tried. I would. I cannot do that. My back, it felt like it couldn't even bend. I felt like I'm stiff. Maybe because I ate food, but I'm stiff. I can't do that shit no more. Okay. Another question. We're going through another question, but those are my weird hidden talents, little things. I also can do a lot of different voice variations of different voice actors and stuff like that, and like different characters and stuff. That's another thing I have a talent for. But okay. Because that hurt my back. That hurt my back. I don't think y'all understand. That fucking hurt my back. But anyway. When I find that video, all my other old videos from like YouNow, y'all gonna see it. I used to be able to bend my ass back and, touch my head with my feet. Anyway. What's your go-to comfort food or guilty pleasure snack? So, one is Ritz crackers with the cheese. I'm a goofball when it comes to that. Like a go-to snack, that's like one of them. If it wasn't for me having H. pylori and GERD, it would be Reese's, Kit Kats, but I can't have chocolate right now, so those are out the window. I could have cheesecake. I could still have cookies. What's it called? Let's see. Guilty pleasure snack. I freaking loved it. Guilty pleasure. Yeah. Damn. Doritos. Cheetos. Definitely Cheetos. Guilty pleasure snack. I think that's majority of them. Most of the time, I would eat like it's either the Ritz crackers with cheese, or I would get chips. Honestly, or the cheese balls. Cheese balls. I don't know what's with me and cheese. Don't even ask me. I don't even know. I feel like I just eat a lot of stuff with cheese in it. Anyway. Cheese. I got a lot of questions. I'm not going to be able to answer all these questions, but I'm almost done with these questions, I promise. I'll save this for the next time I do a live stream, I promise y'all. But to anybody who hasn't had their question answered in this live stream, I will be answering it in the next upcoming one. I try to do one live stream each month answering questions, okay? Okay. Another person had asked, is there love in paradise? Meaning, do I have a relationship? Like I said in the beginning of this live stream, I used to be in a relationship at the beginning, like, before in the beginning of this live stream, I said, what's it called? I'm no longer in that relationship. I really meant I'm no longer in that relationship. The one that everybody's referencing to. I am single. I am not taken no more. I'm back on the market. Honestly, I don't even think I want to be back on the market. But anyway, that's, how it is right now. Not everybody's going to be loyal to you. Not everybody's going to be faithful or honest or truthful. So, like, right now, I just feel like I'm just in my healing era. I don't want to be with nobody right now. I just feel like I just want to be with myself. I want to focus on my money. I want to focus on my business. I want to focus on my growth and what I want to do, because I feel like I just been wasting my time. Since the beginning of the year, I let a rich man go out with me. We only went out with each other 4 weeks, and it didn't even last long. I feel like it doesn't matter how much money you got or whether they got a kid or not. It don't even matter. It don't even matter. At this point, men will be men. At the end of the day, men will be men. And the same thing with women. Women will be women. Because, I go both ways. I go both ways. It don't even matter. But I have never met a faithful person yet. That's like actually relationship material. So, sorry, I'm not in a relationship. But at the same time, do I want to be in a relationship right now? I say no. Because relationships right now is fucking hell, especially in this generation where hookup culture is freaking produced to the max and like promoted everywhere. It's just like being faithful, you get called a simp. Being, loyal is kind of like you're being clingy, or you're weird for being like, loyal to somebody, or being faithful, or because you're home you get called a homebody because you don't go out, shit like that. It's just like in this generation you don't win when it comes to certain things, so you're basically made out to be a weirdo. So relationships is not for me right now. Sorry. I don't think relationships are what I want right now. I know I reactivated my one dating app when it comes to the thing. I can't. I can't do dating right now. Honestly, I really can't. I know I did. I reactivated it. I should have never done that. But what can we do? We can't do nothing. And it's not because of me either, because I feel like I get cheated on a lot. And it's not because of me. It is not because of me. And I just feel like I love too hard and I care too much. That's what gets me stepped on. But yeah. We're gonna see what other questions I answer to next. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We made it to 25 questions. All right. So that's it for the questions. Now I'm just gonna update you guys on everything that is my life. So yeah, I'm not doing no relationships, thank God. Um, I've been doing a lot of stuff with my business. I do plan on expanding my online store to becoming into an actual store. I do plan on doing that. Right now, I do need to fix the website for my online store, but if you still want to purchase like women's safety keychain sets or certain designs or anything, you could DM me privately, and you have to be either Cash App or PayPal ready. Um, I'd also do Zelly if you really want a product and want to buy something through Zelly. We could do Zelly. But in person, I do orders in person as well. I could do it either through cash or I do delivery. But anyway, that's stuff for my online store, Cookie Products with a Z. Um, Secondly, I currently have been working on my magazine publication with me and my friends. So we just recently created I Create, and we also made a YouTube channel for it. So we will be coming out with more podcasts, more behind the scenes content, and live stuff on there. So stay tuned for that channel and make sure that you guys are subscribing to that channel. I'm gonna link everything down below when this live stream is over. Not only that, but check out the community board and make sure you're staying tuned with all the events that I have going on this weekend. I am a part of the Juneteenth weekend. Like, we're celebrating at the Nakaso restaurant, the African restaurant. So we're gonna be, selling not only the I Create magazines, we're gonna also be selling the Relevance magazines here in the Lehigh Valley, PA. You know what I mean? We're gonna be here in the Lehigh Valley. What else? Um, there's a lot of more projects coming up. I am releasing Love Me Truly this weekend. It's 4 days till it drops. It drops Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Friday, Saturday. I think it's the same day as the Juneteenth uh, thing that we're doing. Um, what else? What else? What else? I am working on more music. I do have some collabs coming up. Um, July is a Fusion Festival in July. We're also doing the I know the Puerto Rican parades already are doing majority of this month, but over here in PA they tend to do it in July. So that's in July as well, and I'm going to it. I always go to the Puerto Rican like the pride festivals of that too. I've been wanting to go to the actual pride festivals. I've been wanting to go to one. Haven't been able to. Just some for some reason I haven't been able to go because I've just been so busy. Um, what else? I recently did the release of the magazine in the senior mansion. My first time ever being in a mansion. I literally felt like my butt touched gold. Um, what's it called? I feel like I just been living the life without living the life. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, me personally, I know that's not my life, but I've been living that lifestyle. I don't know if that makes any sense. It don't even make sense to me yet. But anyway, that I know I've been wanting to create, like, creator classes. I want to be able to teach everybody what I know, how to make money off the internet, how to get, sponsorship deals, and how to work for people, creators, stuff like that. I got a lot of stuff going on, and traveling to other cities and stuff like that to even, spread the word, spread the love and light. You know what I mean? I'm currently a Avon representative. I'm an Arbonne representative. I'm, like, just became a representative in secret, and I'm also a affiliate with Maven Hair, and also just recently I'm an affiliate or ambassador for MeWhy. So these cute little plushy babies, I just recently became an affiliate with them. So I basically promote these beautiful plushy babies. I freaking love them. Like, don't even ask. Like, I have a whole bed. Like, literally, I got one right there. This one. I got the baby one. I got this one. Listen, this one comes in a blind bag with stickers and a keychain. Dang well, I'm sorry. I'm collecting these like there's no tomorrow. They're so freaking cute, and they're soft and squishy, and it has the little beans on the back of it. I'm sorry. I love this. There's gonna be more content with this. Not only that, they gave me a whole box. A box. They gave me a box of keychains. Look at them. Look at the babies. Look at the baby. Tell me you gonna tell me no. You gonna tell them no? You gonna tell them no? I don't think you're gonna tell them no. Look at this. Look at this. Not only that, but this one is called the chubby toy. It's a chubby one. It's so cute. Tell me no. I can't. Hold on. I call him the little Aflac goose. Look at this. He fly, we. No, sorry. But look. These are so cute. I can't. I'm sorry, but I'm obsessed. You're telling me a brand that sells plushies. They make keychains, they make everything. You're gonna tell me no? I don't think so. This is this is addictive. I don't care. This is addictive. I'm addicted. I think I'm already addicted to this brand. I don't think you understand. They come in so many different freaking sizes, so many everything, and it's just like buddy boy. Like this is gonna become an obsession, a very bad obsession because I'm already obsessed already, and it's just like you're feeding the plushie queen. I hope you're feeding the plushie queen, and she not gonna get tired. I'm not gonna get tired. I am not gonna get tired, and this is the This is the problem right here. It's feeding my addiction. You're telling me you feeding my addiction for the free, and you giving me stuff for the free? Oh hell, yes, yes. I will be faithful to this brand. Hell yes, hell yes. And they've been so nice to me. They've been giving me that one. They gave me this one. This reminds me of my kitty. If y'all know my kitty cat. She's gray and she looks just like this, just like this. Besides the wings, but just like this. I literally call this Kyrie. I kid you not. I have one just like this, and I have it like the other one. And everybody knows me. I'm like the queen of plushes. I'm like the queen when it comes to like basically anything Hello Kitty, finding Hello Kitty stuff. I am the Hello Kitty finder. I am the finder of those things. Period. Anyway, I'm also working on trying to get myself an apartment, y'all. I know I've been saying this for almost a year almost. The beginning of this year, I was supposed to get it. Then they gave it to somebody else. So I think I'm getting myself into a program that kind of speeds it up, the process a little bit up more. Um, I got to do like it's like a 9 month program, but I think it's better than nothing, especially with the way things are going right now. I feel like due to inflation, I feel like they're putting a lot more other people above other people, so it's just like it doesn't matter how long you've been waiting on this like waiting list and stuff like that, but sweetheart, it's just life is not life and what is how it's supposed to be lifing. But that's what we're doing. But that and what else? Okay, my health, right? So I got an endoscopy last year. You know, they found that I have H. pylori, GERD, and I have a hiatal hernia above my sphincter. I already did the updates about this a while ago, but now we got some more updates, right? So I know I took the treatment. The last I took the treatment was literally in October, right before the Inner Stars Awards, and I was getting nominated for Best Actress, right? So, um, after all of this had happened, I remember I'm taking my treatment after the award show. Um, Everything kind of went left from there, and I started getting more sick. I started feeling more fatigue, more everything. Turns out that the first treatment did not work for me. So right now currently we're right now in the process of working on the second treatment to try to get rid of this H. pylori and GERD. So GERD is a sickness that happens in your diet, like your eating valve. If anything is like either possibly contaminated or anything that you basically consumed or something in between there, that and H. pylori, so your acid basically, you can have get caught with H. pylori if your body somehow touches some other bodily fluid or inhales some like or even tastes any type of bodily fluid, um, contaminated water. It could be food poisoning or something of the sort. You know what I mean? Like that will get you, H. pylori. But mind you, the doctors they have told me that I've had this for quite some time, and I did not know what it was due or caused by. So ever since then, I've just been dealing with this for God knows how long. Ever since I was working last year in Build-A-Bear, so I had to leave because of health issues. So, excuse me, excuse me. If you tend to see me doing a lot of burping and doing like a to my face or like farting, health problems. Hello. I got fiber issues. So yeah, um I deal with a lot of immune issues, so it's an immune disorder that is caused in the lower abdomen. I still have to get an ultrasound to my lower left because I've been experiencing a lot of pain in my lower left. So I have to do an ultrasound for that soon. And not only that, but currently I'm taking another stool test so I could be able to check to see if I still have said thing. But the last time I went to the doctors to get a follow up and a checkup, I'm starting to actually gain weight. So I'm actually really happy about it because I haven't been able to gain weight in God knows how long. Not only that, but I finally fully recovered from my anemia. I'm no longer anemic. Um, Not only that, but let's see what I'm thinking of. What am I thinking of? My bowels, even though it's TMI, I'm sorry to anybody that's actually listening. My bowels have been better. However, I feel like my acid reflexes haven't been the best, and I'm still feel like I'm throwing up acid. It doesn't matter right now. It doesn't even matter what I'm eating. I'm having it, and like before, it was like certain foods would cause it, but right now I've just been experiencing a lot of it. And usually, when you're throwing up acid, it feels like your throat is being burned along with everything else. So basically, I take a lot of medication for what I have, and I don't think people understand that it's a lot to take or a lot to have, and
If you
especially
plan on coming downstairs, be careful. The dog is like right there in front of the door.
okay.
She's sleeping
Oh, the baby's sleepy.
in the middle, right in
No,
front of the door. I almost stepped on her. I didn't see her.
Tito. But
I went to go walk and I was like, oh, I was like, Griselda, mommy, why you sleeping here? I almost stepped on you. And you would have bit me because I stepped on you. What are you doing in the middle of the door? And she just stood there. She didn't even move.
Tito. But yeah, so currently they're still trying to figure out what kind of treatment they can give to me because I'm allergic to a certain medication. So they're not gonna allow me to take the second treatment, and they're trying to find a replacement for said thing. So right now, that's what's been going on and what's been like keeping everything backed up basically, and I haven't been able to get treated. So I basically okay. So the last time I went, my doctor had said, you know, if you do plan on taking the stool test, she told me to go 2 weeks without taking the medication because she knows how dire, you know, me having to take my medication is important. You know what I'm saying? Like how dire the situation is, right? Because mind you, if this sickness stays on to me longer than it's supposed to, I can have either lymphoma, stomach cancer, or ulcers that it could turn into. So the thing is, they want to try to uh, for me to get rid of my H. pylori, then to then focus on my GERD and my hernia. You know what I mean? Because I want to get rid of that shit faster than anything. So it's like right now that's what we're focusing on, and it's just like as much as I hate it and everything, I just feel like I just gotta let them do what they gotta do. Like honestly, as much as I listen, my friend knows. My friend Issa, she's seen my bottles. Issa, Issa, I'm gonna need you to clarify to verify this, right? Do I take a lot of meds? Don't they have me on a lot of meds? I'm telling you, they got me on a whole lot of shit, a whole lot of shit, load of shit, and they're about to put me on some more shit. It's not even a joke. I'm talking about bottles upon bottles, and I'm tired. And the thing is, they want me to try to exactly like. I feel like with the dosages I'm on crack. I feel like I am on crack, but I'm not on crack. I promise you. But it's just like it's just the way that you feel when you're on these stuff. And even though me personally, it's just like it's not even a joke. It is not even a joke. But but I gotta do it. I gotta do it if I want to get better. Honestly, it has to be done. You know what I mean? So stuff like that. That and what else? What else do I want to say? I think I got it to everything. I think I updated you guys on majority of what I think I had to. I think I did. But anyways, exactly unlike my roommates. Yo, your word. I'm telling you. They don't know. If only y'all know. It's just like, I wish. And I can't wait till they start taking me off of everything because, like, I promise you, I will not miss being on any type of medicine. I promise you that. It makes me feel like shit. Especially that right now they're still trying to figure out what they can give to me to try to, like, get rid of this H. pylori. I listen. I hope they do it soon. I hope they do it soon because I've been dealing this for too long. The other day I felt like there was a whole fucking earthquake in my stomach, and I was getting a whole lot of pain in my lower abdomen. I thought I was gonna freaking shit myself. I kid you not. TMI, but I felt like that's how it was, but it wasn't. But worse. And not only that, but explosive diarrhea. Like that one SpongeBob episode when they're reading the thing of what happens when they go on the roller coaster. Explosive diarrhea. Yeah, that was me. That's me. That's literally me in my life. That's me reading the pill bottles and freaking side effects of freaking medications and shit. That's me. No cap. No cap. But anyway, I'm gonna read your comments. I'm seeing it. Hold on. Give me a second. But yes, it is heavy. She has an army. Dumb. The Snapple is fire, period. Yes, heavy. With high dosage. Girl, unlike my roomies. But anyways, LMAO, Isa, if you know, you know. Yup, LMAO. Yes. Yes. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you guys are out of the loop. But anyways, it's 12 o'clock. It's midnight. I'm going to finish eating my food. I love you guys so much, like dead ass. I am so grateful for you guys because I would have been anywhere in this world without you guys. So I appreciate each and every one of you so much, and I thank you guys again for watching this live stream. There will be playback, so if you haven't seen how I responded to certain questions, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna play this back. We're gonna play this back. We're gonna run it back. Okay? So, I love y'all. More content is coming. So stay tuned. More videos is definitely coming. I got vlogs. I got a few music videos coming out soon. Shh. And some other projects coming out. Y'all not ready for this content, but stay tuned. Make sure you guys are watching my videos and watch some of my series on here that I have. I do plan on making more podcast episodes for On the Domestic Run, and I do plan on making more episodes for Cookie Starts for the podcast on Spotify. So stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff going on. We active over here. We're gonna be outside this summer. I kid you not. That's our plan. Peace out, Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts. Stay strong, stay beautiful. I love ya. Deuces. Stay tuned. I love ya.